What's going on, you guys? What's going on? Welcome back to another video with your boy Abe Shaw. As you can see by this the title of this video, I feel like this is one of the highly searched, highly anticipated videos that everybody has been having questions about. Between the amount of DMs I've been receiving about this, between mentees asking me, between like YouTube, Instagram, like all over social media, everybody is kind of like in a frenzy. But I feel like in a sense, it's kind of like an opportunity here that's going on in the industry, right? So for those that don't know, there has been a lot of brokers that have been losing their MT4 and MT5 license, right? So what does that mean? That means that let me not say MT4, MetaQuotes, that's the actual company that we use to trade on for the MetaTrader platforms, right? They're no longer having any sort of relationships with brokers that are not regulated, right? Regulated between either where it's the U.S. and regulated between like other countries as well, in their like specific jurisdiction, right? So example for unregulated brokers, for those that aren't aware, right, you have our Hugo's Ways, our KLT4S's, our, what's another one back in the day? It's literally like a whole bunch of them out there. Hero FS, Eagle FS, and I'm not trying to throw shade to anybody. Obviously, like, there's nothing wrong with these brokers, right? But I'm gonna get into that too. We're gonna say that for later on in the video. Like, all these brokers, and majority of the brokers I named, like the first 2 or 3, like Hugo's Way, KLT4S, I feel like every trader, if you trade within the time from 2018, 2017, up until now, like if you started early 2018, 2019, 2020, right? We've all been hip to Hugo's Way, we all been hip to KLT4S, and the reason why everybody likes unregulated brokers, and the reason why we all dang near started on unregulated brokers, was because of the leverage that you could use on these pairs, right? No, well, not pairs, but on these brokers. It wasn't until this year in particular, it's crazy, like, it wasn't until this year where I actually understood what an unregulated broker was versus a regulated broker. Like, I had no idea that there was a difference. I had no idea, like, that side of the industry. I just knew, like, cool, this is the brokers I trade with. They got a 1 to 500 leverage. Like, I was able to grow a $100 account to a $1,000 account, grow my accounts, manage my accounts, like, scaling high lot sizes and stuff on these unregulated brokers because they allow me to use a higher leverage. Versus if you're going regulated, I've learned that with regulated brokers, they don't give you that leverage risk. It's usually 1 to 50 or 1 to 100 when it comes to U.S. Brokers, right? So that's kind of like the difference. But the main thing that I've noticed, right? As I'm starting to learn and try to figure out what is the new brokers that I want for my people that actually want to trade with MetaTrader4 and trade with MetaTrader5, right? What brokers are compatible with that, or what's some new brokers that are regulated and that we can still trade with that platform? What I noticed, they don't like U.S. clients. Oh my goodness, like, they do not like U.S. clients. For those for the top brokers that I've seen, like IC Markets, I believe it's like Global. It was like two or three of the top like forex brokers in the world. They don't offer it to U.S. clients. So for me, being a U.S. client, if you're watching this video, you're a U.S. and you live in the U.S. Like, for us, it's like, dang, like, we can't trade on those brokers, and it's kind of like forcing us to trade with just our U.S. brokers. And if you're wondering, like, okay, what's the downside of trading with the U.S. broker, Abe? I just got hit too, so I'm gonna give y'all the sauce. The same thing I learned, I'm gonna tell y'all the sauce here in this video, so that way y'all don't gotta search nowhere else, right? Or still do your research at the end of the day. And I'm gonna see if I can drop a couple links in this YouTube video to like get y'all hip too. But basically, with the U.S. broker, you have, like I said, the leverage from out of the country brokers are 1 to 500. U.S. is literally 1 to 50, 1 to 100, 1 to 100. So what that means is, for my people that have small accounts, if you're coming in with $100, $200, whatever that looks like, you won't be able to leverage or grow your account as fast as you would compared with a broker from overseas, right? Another thing I've seen people talk about, they talked about how depending on what broker it is, and what I've been, hopefully I can find one for my people that want to do like U.S. brokers and stuff, right? But depending on the broker, they only allow you to trade currency pairs. So you guys know me, Mr. Indice Trader himself. I trade indices. I specialize in SPS, US 30, NAS 100, Germany 40. You feel me? And the new pair that I just released to the public, the Japan 225 indice pair, right? So 5 indices, all 5 indice pairs that I trade and focus my strategies and teach to all my mentees and stuff that I focus on. And don't get me wrong, I do trade currencies, and yes, the currency chat is bad too, so don't get it tripped. We cool with the currencies, but the bread and money getter like pairs that really like we can capitalize off the market based off our strategy, those are pairs that we can't even trade anymore if we decide to trade with a U.S. broker, right? So like with a U.S. broker, you're only limited to the currency pairs, and then on top of that, you can't trade indice pairs, and then on top of that, the leverage 1 to 50, which means you can't risk as much as you want to risk before on helping you scale and grow your smaller accounts, right? Which means you will have to. Before, it used to be, okay, you could fund your account with $100, $200 accounts and grow it. Now it might be, I might have to start telling my academy members, school, you might have to start funding your account with 500, 1,000, 10,000, 25,000, so that way you can actually start still growing your trading accounts and actually trading like a higher lot size because of that leverage rule of being 1 to 50 leverage, right? So don't get worried though. So like for my people that's like, dang, like, hey, what do we do then? What is the next steps? What options would I recommend, right? I can't really give you financial advice, but these are the steps that I'm looking forward to doing, right? What I'm waiting to see, right? So first things first, luckily we're at the end of the year. As I'm recording this video, my fault. Merry Christmas. I'm going to get this video out today. Today's December 26th, and I'm going to drop this video right after I'm done recording. So it's record and rate up to the upload straight to you guys. So Merry Christmas for those. Excuse me. Merry Christmas to everybody that's watching this video right now. Happy holidays. If you have lost a loved one, sorry for your loss. I hope all is well. I hope you are taking the mental space that you need to like talk to them, journal, do whatever you need to do to get your headspace right back so you can get ready to be the best version of yourself as we get ready to attack these charts in 2024, right? But like I was saying, the market, we're in an area right now where it's a lot of brokers getting ready to come out with their own charts, coming out with their own trading platforms that you could trade on. So like MetaTrader4, TradingView, we all know about these different platforms that people trade on or actually use to like call trades or look at. Me personally, I call my signals based off of TradingView, right? Your charts, like it's literally like a liquidity provider, right? So like any broker, if you wanted to become a broker yourself and have people trade on your broker site, you can do the same thing. So the same thing that we have with our new brokers. Currently, I am trading with Sways. That was the broker I introduced to my academy members. That's the maybe I'll drop my link down below to that as well. But Sways is one that I use as of right now. They're regulated, and actually, I'm going too fast. Slow down, hey, slow down, because I really want to make sure I'm telling y'all everything that y'all need to know when it comes to that. I'm sorry that I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but I want to make sure before I can get into my broker and get into the different options that you can look to take if you want to still use some T4. Let me slow down and bring it on back. Right, so a regulated broker, a true regulated broker means that they're regulated and that they can accept U.S. clients. People that are unregulated, which means they aren't basically reaching the credentials that is needed to become a regulated broker within the U.S. Because the only problem is the reason why people can't have U.S. clients is because to become a U.S. broker or a regulated broker, they have to go through all the hoops and barriers to basically offer their services to U.S. clients. So that's why you see your favorite brokers or the top brokers that people use in this industry, like that's overseas and stuff. We can't use that because those brokers we don't serve U.S. clients because we're not dealing with everything that the U.S. trying to make us do in demand, right? Versus the people that are actually federally regulated U.S. brokers, it's kind of like they are cool. They're made for the U.S. people. It's kind of like, in a sense, honestly, I really feel like it's BS, to excuse my French. It's like U.S. is trying to hinder its people from really growing and capitalizing off of trading, because we all understand that trading is a powerful skill. I've shown you guys my results but day after day this entire year of 2024, the amount of money that we've made off the charts, the amount of money mentees been making off the charts. Imagine if every U.S. client was actually milking the markets and going crazy off the charts like that. They don't want their citizens to grow like that. I'm saying that I'm not one of the citizens. I'm a U.S. citizen too, but they don't want us to grow like that. That's why they have one hand behind our back and forcing us to only trade currencies and not have the option to trade indices, right? And that's where you have the people that switch over to the stock markets, which is the long-term gains or the stock options and everything of that nature. But I feel like it's very messed up that the U.S. clients, the U.S. doesn't have the same opportunity to trade not only indices and currencies. If that becomes an option, and if I'm wrong, if somebody can comment down below, they know a broker that's federally regulated for U.S. clients and we can trade both currencies and indices, that's an opportunity. Whichever broker can make that happen, that's going to be a game changer for the U.S. clients, and there's going to be a lot of people that want to go there. So now fast forward back to what I was saying earlier. current broker is Sways. This is where we kind of got to get used to the new platforms, right? So Sways, they're creating their own Sways charts. I might do another video after this going like a full breakdown on how to use Sways charts. There's probably already videos out there, but I'm going to make my own special video just for not only my Academy members, but also as well for you guys, for the YouTube family, because I appreciate everybody that's taking the time out to watch this video right now, right? So Sways, they have their own chart, their own platform that you can use to trade on. Right now, I haven't even traded. I have not since they released. I have not touched it just yet because I wanted to make sure they get. It's in beta mode right now, so I want to make sure they get everything figured out first. We're already at the end of the year, not really trading for until the week of the 7th. That's when I'm actually going to be fully back onto the charts. So right now, what I suggest to each and every one of you, just don't stress, relax, take this time to really back test, study your pairs, see how the market moved back in January 2023, so you can give an idea of how the market might move now in January 2024. See how it's been moving these last couple of months. See what type of patterns, how your strategies, the lot size you like. Basically, take this time to really relax and really reflect on how this year went for you. What could you have done different? How could you have grown? How you are going to grow going into 2024. Besides that, as we start to figure out and learn more information about these different brokers and how we want to go about trading. I'm talking more to my U.S. clients, because if you're not in the U.S., then you obviously have the better side of the sword, where you can trade on these other brokers that are top brokers in our industry. And I will be making sure, like, this is probably more so catered to in my academy. I'll probably go for my UK, my London clients, all of my other people that's out the country clients and mentees and stuff. I'll probably, in the broker section, I will list those brokers that are available for you guys, right? So I'll do that for you guys. But for my people that's like, no, I don't want to trade on any other platform but just MetaTrader4 or MetaTrader5, I'm not gonna lie, like, MetaQuotes is starting to crack down, so it's only so much you can do. Either you gotta be patient, weather the storm, or two, you slide over to the prop firm challenges. One of the prop firms that you guys know that I've already been trading with is LTMO. They're a top prop firm agency like in the industry. Hasn't been like a lot of people complaining about it. Obviously, there's a lot of top traders that came out of LTMO, passed funded account challenges, got funded top leaderboards, everything in that nature. And ironically, for me, I was already planning on, I have a whole funded account community that I'm putting together for my academy and my mentees. So for us, I was already planning on making sure we're attacking these prop firms, getting funded accounts, passing funded account challenges, knocking out the top leaderboards, and just growing as a whole anyway. So for us, it's like, cool, like, we were already putting ourselves in position to get funded on the prop firm. I'm already funded anyway, but putting ourselves in the positions to get funded with these prop firms, so that way, whatever happens, whether on the funded side or whether on our personal side, we have some type of cushion or have some type of money coming in regardless, because at the end of the day, we are traders, right? So I think that's like my 2 cents. I didn't want to make this video too long. As right now, I think it's 13 minutes when I'm recording it. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Are you worried about the future? I'm excited. I feel like this is, every industry like has some form of a shift, and I feel like this is our shift. Hopefully it's in a great direction for the US clients, like for my US people. Hopefully it's in the right direction for us. But also, like I said, if you want to trade on MetaTrader4, MetaTrader5, maybe start looking at the prop firms. And I'm only saying LTMO because that's the main one that I know for sure. I know we talked about the funded trader. That's another one that people trade with. And I am going to be doing that series again starting in January for that competition, right? So that's 2 that I know about so far. That's like, what's the word I'm looking for? That's credible, right? I've seen a lot of traders, top traders with funded trader, and I see a lot of traders with LTMO. So, like, obviously, there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on with the MFF. If you know, you know. If you don't, do your research, right? But, and I know that has a lot of people scared and off of prop firms that don't want to touch prop firms. But so far, the 2 that I just named before hasn't done anybody wrong for the most part, as long as they didn't break any rules. So, going into 2024, I will be trading. Obviously, well, really, I'm actually going to be focused on just trading with LTMO and scaling out their 400K plans and stuff. But that's what I'm kind of like leaning towards. I'm not really too worried. I'm just relaxing. I'm not even looking at the charts, letting my mind actually relax and just rest. I might literally, I ain't gonna say what I'm about to do, but I have something I'm gonna bring to the YouTube channel. Like, it's gonna be cool, like a reset that I'm gonna do for myself to like really mentally put myself in that mind space that I need to be in going into 2024, because there are a lot of things I have to get done, a lot of things that are going to get done, and a lot of things that I will be documenting for everyone to see in the YouTube community. So if you're new and you're watching my video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out. Bow.